Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In between episodes in the comments, it has been suggested that we go back to camp and take a rest. The reason given for this is that if we go back to camp and take a rest, it's going to advance some of our companion storylines because we're in a new area. This will then allow us to do our companion quests. While if we carry on with the main story of the area as we could do right now, what that'll do is that will lock us out of advancing. I don't know whether it's the entire quest or that bit of the quest, but essentially, it sounds like a good idea, and there's nothing timed that's stopping us at this exact moment, so we'll probably do that. It's also been suggested that we could potentially take out Lae'zel for Karlach here, because apparently Karlach has some more interactions specifically with the Harpers, so potentially it could be good to do that. We might have a look into it, and most importantly, when the camera moved over here, I noticed some text going through the wall. You know what the text said? It said that there were some doodads and things that someone was trying to sell. That means there's another shop, which is very exciting. But let's go back to camp. I mean, we're already starting from a fresh save, so, I mean, realistically, like, even if there's nothing, it doesn't actually cost us anything to go back to camp. We can just reload the game. So it's a no-cost situation. So these guys do not have quests that have advanced. That's fine. It's a new area. Oh, let's be us. Okay, so Karlach, no quest. Lae'zel, no quest. So Karlach, Lae'zel, Shadowheart, Astarion. Karlach, Lae'zel. Oh, right, and there's Willingale. Cool, and then Halsin, who has his own little area here. Unlike the previous camps, he has his own area. Intriguing. Very intriguing. I'm going to speak to him first. I just want to see if he has anything to say now we've advanced things.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
Okay. We're in the midst of the shadow curse now. Is there any more you can tell me about how to lift it?
This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once.
Oh, interesting. So I'm happy we came and spoke to him, because it wasn't telling us to, but that has given us a little bit more for our quest. What should I look for exactly?
I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the shadow curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it.
Ah, if I find something, then my quest will update. Got it. We're just going to leave that one here. Actually, let's go back to that.
You wish to speak?
That was a different question.
It's not easy seeing the ravages of the shadow curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you.
Cool. Is there something I can do to take your mind off things, perhaps?
I can think of a thing or two. But in truth, it is for the best that the curse consumes my thoughts for now. This is the best chance I've had in a century. I cannot squander it. But if I succeed, if I break the curse, then perhaps there will be time for myself again. And for others.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll leave him be. Will, you have anything to say?
Well met.
Gale.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
Nothing. I think we're good. Just going to do a quick save just so that we have Halsin's conversation locked in if we need to do a reload. Right, down here. Let's head over here and speak to Shadowheart.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Okay, remember when you told me night orchids were your favorite flowers? She told us that. Anyway, I think I got some.
Rings a bell. Why?
Just so happens I have one right here.
Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous. Joking. They're safe. And beautiful. Thank you. I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid.
It's just a token. I don't expect anything in return.
Well, perhaps I can come up with something later, all the same.
Okay. That's fine. I speak to her again. Can I do anything? Oh. I just got an achievement for doing that. Well, that's
Shah's
good.
blessings upon you.
Leave. Also, wait a second. Wait a
There's work
second.
to do.
It said we gained it. It just went to her inventory. Alright, whatever. Same as the idol. Also, I don't know where the idol went.
Not as bad as it could
But
have.
whatever.
Very well.
Interesting. Hello, Lae'zel.
Speak your mind. I'm listening.
That's fine, I guess. We're good. Alright. Head over here to Karlach. Let's see what you have to say.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. I think we're good. Although this is different now, but I think that the answers go to Baldur's Gate, so I don't really need to worry about that. Okay, so now we're going to trigger our end of day. Yes. Ooh. Aha.
Playtime's over, pet.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
Okay. And this is our problem how exactly?
Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Well, that sounds like incentive. Oh, a perception check. Okay, I wonder what that's for. But also, we have more quests that are updating. Now, let me just have a look at that quest. How is that quest phrased? It's just rescue Zariel's asset. Okay, interesting. As I was told that if we get a quest that says rescue X from Moonrise Towers, like for instance this quest, which isn't quite the same, but you get what I'm meaning. So say rescue Wulbren from Moonrise Towers, that quest is timed when you get it, apparently. That's what I've been told. Now this one doesn't seem like it's the same because it's tied to Will's companion quest, but that is interesting. Just updating these ones here. Okay. Hello, Astarion.
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate. The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere.
Why do you want to see him?
Help me find him, and you'll find out. When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now, Now I know what to ask for.
Okay. Sure. I want to see how this plays out.
Perfect. I knew you would understand.
Okay. So I'm guessing he wants to keep his new powers permanently. So Will wants to speak, so let's go speak with him. I assume everyone else has something to say about Will's situation. But let's speak to Will specifically about it.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Okay. I thought you were supposed to hunt devils. Doesn't this violate your contract?
The same thought crossed my mind. I'm only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. But nowhere was it stated that I can't help one. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the blood war.
Okay. Oh, this one's just mean. You're everything you accused Karlach of being. I'm not sorry for you. So you're bound to be a Lemure no matter what?
Yes. Unless I find a way to free myself from my devil's talons. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
Okay, that didn't sound confident. Do you have anything to say?
You wish to speak?
Not really, no. We're good. Gale, you probably have something to say. Also, you're apparently wet.
Always a delight to speak with you.
That's fine. Head over this way. I assume that Karlach has something to say. That's alright. Oh, speak to Shadowheart.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us.
That's
Did you
okay.
want
Lae'zel.
Speak.
That's fine. Over here. And yes, Karlach has something that she would like to say.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
Well, I don't know. If he helps her, she has to help him. It's interesting. If we don't help, Mizora will turn Will into a Lemure. After Will's sacrifice to save you, it's time to repay the favor. Or we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm very much sure we'll cross that bridge when we get there kind of person right now.
I guess so. But I'm telling you now, it's a bad idea to play games with a devil. You never win. Not ever.
Okay, so the quest updated. Our dog is just sitting in the water for some reason. Do we want to speak to... I assume it would pop up and tell us if he has anything worthwhile saying. We might speak to him later. So now I want to go to bed and advance the day again. So I can quick save here safely. And actually, yeah, I can quick save here and that's fine. So we have to do one day and then we can try another day. Auto select. That's way too many. That's just way too many. What's the thing that's got so much? It's 25 potatoes. Well, let's start with not having 25 potatoes. We can have those, and then we can have those, and then a 3. That's 6. Okay. That's 4. 4. 8. 6. 10. 4. 4. 10. Is there any? Potato. Okay. Okay, we're all right. I would like 1 potato. Right. Good. Rest. Now, assuming that the story does not update while we are resting.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress.
Okay. I have some questions. Like, where's your armor?
You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
Well, it wasn't even a choice. They needed my help.
Not everyone would have helped.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
I'm gonna say nothing.
Beneath the resilient veneer, a touch of fragility. She needs comfort.
No, we do not trust her whatsoever. I'm gonna say nothing.
It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
Okay. So you keep on saying, why should I believe you? Yes. 100%. That's the only question I ever want to ask.
I'm not going to argue with you, but pray you never find out.
That's not an answer.
I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me, its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental, but we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Okay. Well, I don't want to be mean, but I think we learned absolutely nothing. I think that she told us absolutely nothing. There was no information to be gained. She quite clearly just didn't say anything. Anyway, I'm going to quick save and then we're going to speak to Karlach again. Hello.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
Yeah. You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war.
Baldur's Gate 1.
My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Okay, so that's why you're meant to bring Karlach along. I was also told it was 120 years, not 500 years, between Baldur's Gate 2 ending and this game starting. I think what I got mixed up was the quote from the developer was like, it's 120 years since, so a lot of the characters are not around, but if the character lives for 500 years, like an elf might, then they would still be around. I think that was the quote I got mixed up with, but anyway, it's fine. Okay, how are we looking? Looking alright? Right, now we've spoken to everybody, I think it is time for us to leave camp, come back to camp and do another rest, just to see whether we get anything more. So, we've done that. We're now going to jump back into camp for another long rest, and we're going to see whether we have any more dialogue. So, do we? Well, not with Karlach.
Easy path.
We have some of Astarion. think it's just Astarion. Okay, let's speak with him. Hello.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition.
Okay, I'm listening.
I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the Worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
Uh-huh. Until we transform into Mind Flayers, you mean?
That's just the thing. If we control the parasites, then we can order them not to change us. All the power, with none of the tentacles. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe and liberate the world from this evil.
Uh-huh. I'll consider it.
Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
Okay. Interesting. It's talking more evil. It's not good. He's basically going down the path of, well, if we were in charge, then we wouldn't do the evil things.
Just listen.
Hello? Okay, she told us not to say anything.
A parasite grips my mind. My own people hunt me. But I am gnawed by an even greater torment. You.
Oh.
My thoughts are hallowed ground. Yet you've crawled your way in. Uninvited.
I was invited.
I'm obsessed by the ground under your feet and the wind over your head. I see your face just before I sleep and after I wake. I ask myself, are you worthy? Shakvonas do. There is only one way for you to prove it.
Okay. Slaying our enemies in coldest blood?
A fine sentiment, but I require more. We fight. I test you in battle. Dance with me. Bleed with me. Bruise me so that you might possess me.
Okay. Let's fight. I will show you that I'm worthy of your obsession.
Go on. Best me.
Are we fighting with weapons? Oh no, we are fighting with weapons. Well, on the positive side, she's not wearing armor, which is definitely good. Also locked in single combat. Also, Will and Shadowheart are still technically here, but that's okay. She can destroy us. How do we win? Invisible behind her, stab her? Huge damage. Wow. Okay. That seems good. End turn. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh no, the stun. That's horrible. He's gonna destroy us.
Lae'zel's touch is unusually gentle. Her fingers lightly graze your bruises and wipe away your sweat.
No more. I can't bear it. I've torn flesh from monsters and men. I've laughed as they suffered. But you, I don't want to hurt you. I want to protect you. For you to protect me. I am yours. Say the words.
I am yours.
Right answer.
All right.
Jacques Fonashdu, source of my bruises.
Well. Okay then. That was something. Also, I did find it very odd to have that scene with this sitting in the background. But okay. Well, it's time to leave camp. I'm going to do another quick save. We're going to leave camp. We're going to rejoin the camp. And then we're going to do another rest. Okay. Also, she did absolutely destroy us. Like, to the point where she had extra attacks. She didn't just have the extra attack on that turn. She also had another 2 turns of extra attacks because I was stunned, I think, right? So it's actually crazy how much extra she had on us. Nobody else wants to speak. Okay, so I suspect the one that I needed to advance was Will. Cool. That's fine. Just gonna roll us back here a little bit. Cool. So, roll us back here. Now, we're going to take Lae'zel out of the party. And we're going to put in Karlach. Now, the reason why I had Lae'zel in the party over Karlach is I thought the Githyanki were going to turn up to Moonrise Towers. Which seems like they might. However, people have suggested Karlach has more to say. She has a connection with the Harpers, and now that we know that Azariel's agent or asset is inside Moonrise Towers, she now has yet another connection. So this is good. Right, Lae'zel.
Speak.
Wait for me in camp.
Chuck, you believe you can survive without,
Remain here.
as you said.
I didn't want all this. I especially don't want the Githyanki egg. Also, I want to take these guys out of the party to reorganize it, but I think I'm just going to have to live with the fact that I'm not going to be able to. Actually, you know what? I just realized if I bring Karlach into the party, she can carry all of this. But yeah, I want to take these 2 out so I can put Karlach top of the list, but given that there's this bug right now where it takes all of these items off of people, I don't really want to do that because that will cause more problems. Hey, Karlach.
What's on your mind?
I would like you to join my party.
Hell yes.
Okay, now you're back in the party. This one is to go this to hide during dialogues. Now, I want to send you this. I also should have taken the other stuff off of Lae'zel, but that's okay. Right, sort by type, that's fine. Back to you. You've now got stuff, which is good. It didn't send the crate over, but I think that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. What I do need to do is I need to send you probably like 2 of those. Send you half of these. And then honestly, like the rest of it, we don't need to worry too much about. You've got things to do on your turns. So actually, you're just going to look something a little bit like... Also move this over. A little bit like this. There we go. Cool.
I've got a long road ahead.
That's her sorted. And now we are ready to go. Just double checking the fact that Will's highlighted doesn't mean he has anything to say, right? It just means he's in our party. Just means he's in our party. Alright, cool. Let's head out of camp. Cool. Right. So that was step number 1. Step number 2, we're going to speak to everybody. But also Will. Will. Let's go for one of these. One of these. He does have a familiar, so that's fine.
What's next?
You're fine. You need to cast this, and then that's you good.
Let's get going.
Right. Now we walk out here and we just chat with people as we see them. That was a quick save, by the way. Not quick save, sorry, an auto save.
Never thought I'd see the day Jaheira shows mercy to a true soul. Or whatever it is you are.
Okay. Other tip I've been given from the comments is be generally nice to Jaheira if you want Jaheira to be around with you, basically, right? If you want her to be assisting you at other points, be nice to her. Otherwise, you can lock yourself out of that.
From up here, you can almost pretend Isabel's light is the sun.
Alright. Sure. Whatever. That's Branthos. I don't think we've spoken to Branthos yet. How about you? So we've spoken to Anthony.
Well met.
I don't want to speak to you, Will. Right. This Branthos went down this way. So there's ways down around places into like water. That's a way out this way. Okay, so that's saying do not go this way. Where's that actually leading? It's leading to like this weird house? Huh. Okay. Odd. Let's do a little marker there for us. Weird house. Just to remind me. We'll work our way under here. This is fine. Hello, Bex.
Please, I just want to be alone.
I remember you, Bex, right? Where's your man?
Gone. Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up. Cut us up. Said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love, Dennis, Martin Dor, Roshan.
How did you manage to get away?
I've always been good at running. Unlike Dennis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Not unless you can bring him back. Can you?
I can try. I'll do my best to find him, but I can't promise anything.
It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me.
Okay, so I think this is the quest I was warned about, or one of the quests I was warned about, in that this says, rescue the tieflings from Moonrise Towers. I suspect that's one which we have to do. And I have been told that some of these quests, if you just go in the general area, even if you don't see anything about the quest in the area, you will still fail it if you then leave that general area. So, once we go to Moonrise Tower, I think probably once we leave here, we basically have to... Everybody just failing your survival checks? It's over here? Oh, there we go. Essentially, once we go to Moonrise Towers, once we leave here, we have to go there and we have to clear, right? We have to get these quests done and rescue people, essentially. Hello.
You look well equipped. Good. You wouldn't believe the state of some of these lads.
Okay, that's fine. Keep making our way around the outside. Just looping back in now, actually. That's fine. Just getting a good idea of the area. Deliberately not doing a full loot as well. Like, we can do that later if needs be. Currently, needs aren't really being, so that's fine. Is this the person we haven't spoken to yet? This is a person we haven't spoken to. Not the person, but... You, stop. I said stop.
You need something? Ask Jaheira. I'm on duty.
Fair enough, fair enough. I will see you later. Oh, it's really having trouble with the fact that there are multiple layers here. There's a door at the bottom. There are 2 shops above me. That fills me with a great sense of joy. Manus.
Pardon, but I've no mind for small talk.
Okay. You.
Shadows lurking. Light inside. Look.
Thanks for your insightful commentary.
Take a stroll, have a drink. Enjoy them while you can.
Okay. How about you, Esius?
Go safely.
Okay. Genti?
Can't chat. I need to reinforce the barricade.
Nobody wants to talk. How about you?
Pretty as you are, this is no time for a natter. Head on into Last Light.
Okay, I will do that. That is Dark Maw the Wicked.
What a vicious-looking creature. I swear its eyes are following me.
That's Dark Maw the Wicked. Premium trinkets and doodads. Him in the flesh. Or rather, in the hide and stuffing.
Okay.
Everything
Oh.
from the wood of sharp teeth to Cloakwood was his hunting ground. Until a small army rallied to take him down.
Wonder if that was in Baldur's Gate 1 then. I don't know. I don't remember it, but it could be. I don't need this. Although we were told to take this. Yeah, okay. Sure, whatever.
Everything.
Hello, Mattis. Oh, it's Mattis, is it?
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Maw demon in 2 hits. Bam, bam! We were all like, whoa!
Ever heard of the Blade of Frontiers, kid? If you like monster smashing, you might be a fan of his work.
Who's that?
A lovely chap. Didn't kick ass in the Blood War, but that's neither here nor there.
That's true. But he never got kidnapped by a devil either.
Huh?
Sorry, kid. Look, forget about us begrudgers and bruisers. From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Scamming with the greats? What kind of advice is that?
Sorry, soldier, but I didn't ask for your 2 coppers. The advice I give a thief kid from the coast is between me and them.
Okay, hello.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
You got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
If it was worth any coin, do you think Maul would have given it to you? Let's see if this works. Wonderful.
I mean, maybe.
Well, Maul knows it'll be safer with me, and so do you. Yeah, definitely. Just gaslighting this poor child.
But she put me in charge of the shop. I thought... Never mind. Here. You can have it then.
Tower-shaped key. What does it open? Something tower-shaped, I assume. No. Okay, cool. I mean, the key is obviously tower-shaped. Doesn't mean it has to open something. I was making a joke. Anyway, whatever. Moving on.
What are you looking for?
You're the first... Yours is the first happy face I've seen in a good while.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
I'd like to shop. Evasive shoes. I gotta say, +1 armor class is pretty solid in a pair of shoes. Beyond that... That's pretty good. Don't need the elixir to see invisibility. Spoon of saltiness. Sounds useful. A cloak. Whenever the wearer disengages, they also create a foggy cloud with 2 meter radius that lasts for 1 turn. What an odd thing. Fishing rod of alertness. The wielder of this rod cannot be surprised unless something unexpected happens. Sending shell. Faint whispers creep from the sending shell when you hold it close, yet the method of sending messages from it is unclear. Arrow of sparrow slaying. Arrow of beast slaying. Tarabel's Guide to Distractions. I will buy your shoes, young child. I will also sell you this shirt, and this other shirt, and these rotting bits of food that I found. And then we will make a deal. Wonderful. Let us deal. Nice.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Did you steal from me, little child? I don't think so. So, are they better than our ones? The jump distance is quite nice in our ones. What else have we got? Wait, you're not proficient with medium armor? Oh no, it's comparing to what I'm using. It should be comparing to what she's using, which is nothing. Okay. That's fine.
Sharp as ever.
When you dash or take a similar action during combat, you gain momentum for 3 turns. Or no shoes.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I remember where her shoes are. But also, these are for you then. That's actually, you know what?
Shouldn't have wished to live in.
No, this is fine. These are for you. I was going to give them to us, but actually, no, these are absolutely fine on you. Where did I put the shoes? Where did the shoes go? I have lost the shoes.
Sharp as ever.
You sure you don't have the shoe? Oh, you do. There you go. Let's swap. Right.
Premium trinkets and
Quick save. And back to camp. Because her shoes are legendary items, therefore they now get unequipped from her character when you like decide that you don't want her in the party for a short amount of time.
Looking ahead.
Right.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's go grab them. Traveler's chest. Send to Karlach. It's fine. Right. Now we will leave camp.
Last night's best bargain.
And that's why she has no shoes on. Because these shoes make her unable to be enwebbed, entangled, ensnared, and can't slip on grease or ice, and gives her Misty Step. Which is why she had a gap here, is because she has 2 Misty Steps.
No time to rest.
Cool. Quick save. I see Jaheira. I'm ignoring Jaheira. I'm going for that shop.
What path lies before me?
Don't wander far.
To Barkus Route. Wait, Barkus? Hello.
Ah, you found your way. Good.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd scout ahead. Check for any nasty surprises. Of which I found a great deal.
And what did you find?
Shades, death, harpers, flaming fist. And this, of course. And the makings of an alchemist's workbench. Ingredients, too. There's a recipe I'm trying to replicate. Something that might help you. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
Of course I am.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
I thought that was your mission.
Let's call a thing a thing. A deep gnome won't get far into the Absolute's orgy of evil. We already learned that in the Underdark with those sadistic Dwergar, didn't we? It's doubly true in this place. You, on the other hand, have proven resourceful in such infiltrations. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The brilliant retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Good. I like the name. What's it do?
Let's not ruin the surprise. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Okay, I'm going to speak to him again.
What now?
Is the brilliant retort ready?
No. And pestering the craftsman won't speed things up.
I'd like to trade.
I'm sure you would.
Okay, what have you got? Gloves of the Automaton. So they get you circuitry interface as a class action. What does that do? You're considered a construct. Your weapon attacks have advantage and you have resistance to lightning damage. Ooh. Acrobatics and advantage on dexterity saving throws. Okay. And the rest of it looks fairly straightforward. Apart from his log, which is kind of odd that he would sell us, but okay.
If you're done rifling through my things.
I am, yes. Hello. Raphael? And Maul? This seems like a go and get Astarion situation. This seems like a go and get Astarion situation. Go to camp. Right, who is taking a seat out for this conversation? Shadowheart?
May the darkness protect you.
And you too. Look,
If
I need
you're
you to
sure.
sit here for a little bit.
Fine.
Every time it gives me those, I'm just gonna sigh, because it's like, it's annoying.
Need something?
Right, join me.
Lead on.
Also, I had an idea. When I take them out my party, if I don't want them to wear a hat and they're not in my party, I should just take it off them. That, I think, would be the easy answer, as in, like, just put it in their inventory. I know. Smart plan. Right.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Quick save. Hello, Maul. When it finishes.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Maul's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Rig the game with some sleight of hand. Fall back, protect your queen above all else. You shouldn't be playing games with this man, the devil. Put pressure on him, attack the pieces in front of his king, or sorry kid never played lance board. I'm gonna rig the game. Oh.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did.
The offer?
You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
She cheated, of course, but that's half her charm.
And what's the other half?
My favorite kind. Ambition. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
So what's this region's history of tragedy?
Why spoil it? It's all out there, waiting to be discovered. You never know what you might find if you just dig a little deeper.
Okay. We could warn him away from Moll. Let's see what he's... Do we want to warn him away from Moll? I kind of feel like if we're going to play a kind of good character, we should. But at the same time, I feel like it's none of our business. Let's maybe just suggest that he does.
She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light.
If you're still offering solutions, I'm all ears.
All thumbs, rather, the way you've been stumbling about the place.
Don't call me out.
But at least I can't say I'm not entertained. In fact, I'm quite confident you still have a few good days in you yet. Precious time to practice begging for my help with your bare knees in the dirt. I really am at my magnanimous best when people make an effort. See you soon.
Okay. Will's gonna be like, please do not do that, but we did get inspired for Astarion. That's good. Anything else? Hey! We got inspired for Will as well, because we tried to help out Moll. And... we're inspired because we won it. The game. I assume because we won the game. And... oh, okay, the Pale Elf updated. But why did the Pale Elf update? Find Raphael in the Shadow Cursed Lands. Perhaps he will have another opportunity. I see.
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul.
Okay. Well. Moll's an obstinate one. If she's of mind to team up with Raphael, there's no changing it.
She's stubborn, yes. Bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But as ambitious as she is, Moll's no fool. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away.
And if she doesn't?
Then Raphael collects another trophy, and Moll sells her independence to the hells. You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
Okay. Interesting. We're going back to camp. And now we're going to drop off Astarion here. And we're going to pick up Shadowheart, which means my left-hand side will be completely messed up based upon what I usually have it as, but that's okay. Right. Oh, first of all, though.
Trust no one.
There we go. Right.
Have a lot on my mind. Need something?
Yep, dropping you off.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It's
okay.
Light on my feet.
So now we can head over to Shadowheart.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Who actually isn't wearing her helmet, which is interesting.
All right.
So it stayed that way for her. It just didn't stay that way for him. Okay. Weird. Anyway, that's fine. Right, time for us to leave here again. And then I guess we could speak to Jaheira?
Have a gander at the finest stock.
Right. Did she spawn upstairs? She did. Well, that's weird. I've never seen that happen before. You could also speak to Maul as well, but let's speak to Jaheira.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods.
To your very good health.
Meet her stare head on as you examine her body language? Let's do that. Ooh. Let's go. Easy to pass, though.
She is anxious for you to drink the wine first, and it's an anxiety you recognize. Not every knave prefers a blade in the ribs or arrow in the back. Some prefer poison.
She wants to poison us, or is she checking that we haven't added anything to it? Or is she checking that someone else hasn't added anything to it? Let's see if it's been tampered with. Roll. Well, that's just a pass, but it is a pass.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
I prefer using Venian's breath for interrogations. It doesn't carry a scent. Let's say that.
No, but it does leave the subject paralyzed. Whatever comes after, I would have you standing on your own 2 feet.
Let's ask ourselves the question. Are we going to lie to Jaheira? We've told her about the artifact. There's nothing really that she doesn't already know. As far as I'm aware, I'm going to drink the wine.
Bottoms up.
Shadowheart is not happy, but okay. It's fine.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Nope. Despite knowing you're under the effects of a drug, try to deny the tadpole has any influence. It's given me powers I had before, it's changed me for the better. It's trying to change me to win me over, but I'm resisting. I think we say 3. 3 is honest. I don't think we need to saving throw this one.
And you're certain you will continue to resist?
Not with, well, you know what we'll say? We'll say we'll see. It's honest.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
Yes. You can trust me.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Ooh. Interesting. So this could be referring to somebody from the original games. I don't know who it is right now, but that is an interesting thought that it could be referring to somebody like that, because she said it was over a century ago. Is he?
General Gadrick Thorm.
Oh.
Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists.
Yes.
He was a Sharan once. took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Okay. So, Ketherick Thorn is obviously the person that we read about in Grimforge. What do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
You want to make use of my infection. I want to be cured of it.
Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Okay. Well, we got some more inspiration there. Interesting. So we know that we have follow the convoy, find the cultist camp, and then we have this, Moonrise Towers. And we have find out where the tieflings are. So I'm assuming that once we leave Last Light, we're basically making a rush to here. What is this quest? Follow the convoy. Is this quest right here. We can use Manithra's instrument to summon a creature to guide us to Moonrise Towers, but we need to be in the right place to play it. Ooh. Or Minthara. Sorry, I think I said her name wrong. I think I've been saying it wrong all along. And then I say it right, and then I'm like, alright, yeah, and then I think the way I'm saying it is wrong, and then, you know what? I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
The shadows safely.
Okay. Well, we got some more inspiration there. Interesting. So we know that we have follow the convoy, find the cultist camp, and then we have this, Moonrise Towers. And we have find out where the tieflings are. So I'm assuming that once we leave Last Light, we're basically making a rush to here. What is this quest? Follow the convoy. Is this quest right here. We can use Manithra's instrument to summon a creature to guide us to Moonrise Towers, but we need to be in the right place to play it. Ooh. Or Minthara. Sorry, I think I said her name wrong. I think I've been saying it wrong all along. And then I say it right, and then I'm like, alright, yeah, and then I think the way I'm saying it is wrong, and then, you know what? I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.